Hello, my friends. Birdman 316 here again. I'm sure you guys remember this one. This is the first act. Levin, Signature Series 222, double humbucker, one volume, and one three-way switch, which the only thing I replaced on this guitar, only thing I modified, which is nothing, had to replace that guy right there. Remember, it broke off, the whole tip was broke, had a little stump. It still worked, but it didn't look cool. But anyway, guys, I put some strings on there from another, I think it's from one of the Donner kits, just to throw some on here, just to make sure everything's good, which it is. There's a funny little story about this one here. This one here seemed like it needed a neck shim. So I put one in there, pretty like a credit card thickness style one, but it was too much. These strings were all laying all over the fretboard. There's nothing I could do to fix it. I raised these saddles up, put a serious, I guess you could say a serious front bow in the neck. Nope, didn't work. So I loosened the strings, took the thick shim out, put a couple of really small, tiny paper thin ones in there. Tried it again. Nope. Didn't work. So I thought, well, maybe I can leave one of the paper thin ones in there, but I figured, well, I don't know. Maybe the neck wasn't seated correctly in the pocket. So I just took all the shims out, just made sure everything was clean in the pocket, which it is now, and put the neck back on there. And now, truss rod is turned all the way to one side. You can't turn it no more. If you turn it some more, you'll break it. And I got the action as low as I can get it. And there's still just a little bit of, a tiny bit of relief. It's not bad though. Let me check it. There's some gap there. I'm not sure how much, but there's a gap there. I'm thinking the string height at the 12th fret for the fat string is like, I don't know, 1.75 I think. And the little string is like 1.25, I'm not positive, but it is playable. The action's a little bit high for me, but maybe I might go back later with that one teeny tiny paper shim. Maybe. I don't know. I might just not worry about it, because it does play great. It plays nice, guys. And they have only one volume control. Hey, it's nice. I think I did take care of the intonation. I can double check that a little bit later. And the switch works. I didn't mess it up. That's awesome. What we're going to do now, while I got the calipanizer out, might as well get some measurements. Let's get the neck, the nut width and the 12th fret. I'm not sure if anyone's ever done this before, but here we go. We are doing it today. We're doing it now. Make sure everything's good. And let's see, we have 43 millimeters for the nut width. Let's go to that 12th fret and see what we got. We have 51.6 millimeters at the nut. Well, let's go ahead and get then this is a slab. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to measure at the buttocks where the strap button goes. Oh, there we go. 38.6 millimeters. So it should be the same up here. We're going to find out. It should be the same. If not, we will find out together. Oh, some reason, 39.3, I believe. Yep, it's 39.3. That is, wow, it's really wow. It's supposed to be the same slab, but I guess when you're working with wood, nothing's ever leveled perfectly unless you're building, like, I don't know, if you're mass producing these guitars, getting them out quickly, they're not going to take the time to make sure everything is just perfect here, perfect there, unless you're maybe in I guess working in a custom shop making like $5, $6, $7, $8,000 guitars. Then you just might make sure everything's perfect. But this one here, I'm guessing new. This thing probably sold for probably, I'm guessing $100, $125, $150 maybe. I'm not sure. I don't even know how old this thing is. I have no idea. It has a neck plate on the back, of course. Serial number. I'm not sure how to read it, but I would guess that this might be a 2007 model. I'm not positive, guys. I don't know. Now, I'm thinking these pickups, you know, the Volkswagen guitar, the Garage Master Volkswagen First Act guitar, has the same looking pickups in here, in it, but I'm not sure if it's the same pickup or not. I have no idea. But whatever these things are, like I said in my other video, they're staying because they sound that good, guys. Like I said, I'm not going to change anything on this guitar except for strings once in a while, or if anything wears out, breaks, whatever. Now if a pickup dies, then I'm going to try to find another stock style pickup. If I can. That's going to be a lot of fun. These things, I looked on Marketplace. That's where I got this one early. I think I got this in like late January, very early February. I have not seen any more since. Now there are different variations of this guitar, this 222 right here. They make them different colors, different bite styles. Most that I've seen only have one pickup on the bridge. And a lot of people say, I don't like a single pickup guitar. They can't be good. Well, my friend, I beg to differ. Single pickup guitars are nice. Matter of fact, there is an Adam Levine 222 single pickup version in the local pawn shop. So, and it's been hanging there for a long time. But anyway, guys, I'll tell you what. To me, this thing is really nice. I like it. I like it. Matter of fact, I'm looking at one right now on the Goodwill auction site. The numbers are like $21 so far. I'm not sure how much it'll go for, but if it goes above what I'm willing to pay for it, then, well, they can have it. But if I can get it for a good price, this thing might have a twin. You never know. But guys, now on the sides here, I did just a little bit of side work on the fret sides. Just a little bit. Didn't need much. But what I'll do, guys, I'll have a weight of this one up after this film, and plus I'll have a film of the sound this thing makes. And it makes some great sound. Maybe not with me playing, but it does make some great sounds. Hand it over to someone that can actually play guitar. Oh, this thing will be really rocking. 7 pounds, 3 ounces. Or 3.28 kilograms. Hey, what's happening, guys? Birdman 316 here. Sorry about that. I got my name mixed up with someone else. But anyway, we are here today, back here today with the first act 222 Adam Levin signature model. It has been, I made the last film with the chit chat waffling. It hadn't changed. It's still the same. But I did, like I said, tried a couple shims, and the fat shim did not work. I tried 2 small paper thin shims, like I said in my last film, and they did not work. So I took all the shims out and just made sure everything was level and clean. It did go back together just nicely. And like I said before, the truss rod is all the way turned tight. So I'm not going to turn it anymore. I don't want to break anything. So, and the action, the saddles are down as low as I can get them, because they won't go no lower. I guess I didn't really try, but like I said, I think the fat string is like at 1.75. I think the small string is at like 1.25, 1.20. But hey, it plays fine. Little or no buzz. We were just playing with the bridge pickup here. With the little Kahea amp, the battery powered amp. On the floor here we have the Sonic Cake is called a Trio Rider, which is a Centaur clone. It's got 3 settings on it. The bottom setting and the top setting is more of a gnarly style overdrive, but the middle setting is a very, very mild overdrive. So I put it on the middle setting if I want to use it for a booster, for say another overdrive, or the overdrive built on the amp. So, and we also have the JHS Hall reverb standing by, because we got to add a little reverb, don't we? We got to have some fun. That's what this channel's about, having fun, right? It wouldn't be a fun channel if we didn't have no fun, right? Okay. While we're on the bridge pickup, let me try something. Yeah, if anyone can tell me what I was trying to play, you win a slightly used chocolate chip cookie. It might have a couple chocolate chips missing, but that will be the prize if you can guess what I was trying to play just a minute ago. You know I'm full of it, don't you? But see if you can guess what I was trying to play anyway. That is the overdrive of the amp itself. There's nothing else added. Let's add the Trio Rider, the Sonic Cake. We'll put it in the middle position and use it as a booster. It's on now. Woo! Yeah, check it out. Let's turn off the overdrive of the amp and just hear if that creates some kind of overdrive in the middle position. Not really. Slight little boost. Not a whole lot of boost. let's put this in the upper position with the overdrive off of the amp. And hear what we get. We can't see what we get. We can't see sound, right? Unless you're Superman, have sound vision. There you go. Let's see if I can get this correct here. Chord is. I think it's I picked it up from Waldo. Waldo, if you're watching, Loving's guitar. He had a video on about the debate between ceramic magnet pickups and Alnico magnet pickups, and he was playing that chord right there. I don't know what it is. It sounds jazzy. It sounds cool. Now, let's turn the overdrive back on the amp. Ooh, check it out. Let's try this one. Here we go. Sounds really rickety with the overdrive of the amp on and the overdrive of the clone Centaur clone something Sonicake, right? Let's turn off the Sonicake pedal. That's the stock overdrive with a little bitty tiny amp, not much bigger than that phone I'm recording on there. Let us go here. We've been playing on that bridge breakup enough. We need to let it rest. Maybe I need to let your ears rest. From a bad plan. Anyway. If you hear anything in the background, the lawn care people are out mowing the yard, and you can hear it probably coming in through the vents or whatever, right? And sorry about that, I have no control over those guys. Those guys mowing the yard at the most inconvenient time. I'm trying to record here. Oh, sorry about that. I'm being Charles Winchester III on MASH. That's how it sounds like, right? Okay, back to my bad plan here. said, the action is a little high for me. It's comfortable. It's actually comfortable. Plays nice. I think I gave, I don't know, when did I buy it? I bought this thing early February, late January of this year, 25. I gave right around, with shipping, taxes, all this other stuff, right at $100. And it came with a broken switch. Isn't that nice? I had to put a nice new switch in there. The switch worked, but the tip where it screws on was broke off. Now I could have crammed in a switch tip on there, but you know where it clicks in place, it would have been down too low and it would have plopped back out. Okay, what we're going to do now, guys, we're going to go back to the neck pickup. We're going to turn on the hall reverb with the overdrive of the amp on by itself, and the Sonic Cake Centaur clone is off right now. We're on the neck pickup. Let's turn the overdrive off. See what we got. Back in the middle with reverb only, no overdrive. Now we're on the bridge. I bet you didn't see that mistake, did you? Something's rattling in here. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we'll figure it out one of these days. Let's turn the overdrive of the little amp back on. Now let's see something. Hear something. On the bridge position, let's see. Here. Might be a little bit too much ambience involved with that reverb. Let's turn it off. Oh, here we go. Check it out. You hear that? With the amps reverb, not reverb, but the overdrive by itself on that little bitty amp, not much bigger than a cell phone, on the bridge pickup of this guitar here. We'll try it with other guitars too. I guess as long as probably a P90 or a humbucker, maybe a regular single coil Strat or Tele, probably can't get that thing, the Peter Green thing, on the very first part of the Black Magic Woman song. But on that little amp with the humbucker on this guitar here and others with the humbuckers, it's amazing. Very, very amazing. Let's turn on the Centaur clone and see here, is it overbearing or is it better or worse? It's not no worse. It's nuts. Nuts in a good way. Let's flip the switch to the middle position where it's only a booster. Well, the middle position stands for something I couldn't really tell much overdrive, but to me it sounds more like a booster. Let's check it out with the boost on in the middle. Does just fine, guys. Let's check it on the neck pickup just for some noodling here a little bit. Tell you what, guys, I don't understand, but you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, you're dealing with a first stack guitar. That's Walmart garbage. It's junk. It's no good. It's a piece of junk. It's worse than I don't know what. I'll tell you what, guys. Some first stack guitars are kind of cheesy. Not great, not real good, but this one here, this particular model, to me, it's really nice. These tuners, I don't know what they are. They're generic. Let me flip it over like this. We can see the back side. There you go. I guess you can say they're generic, no brand tuners. But these things are smooth as silk. I'm telling you right now. 2 humbuckers, 1 volume, 1 3-way switch. That's all you get. But This is a great model right here. Let me tell you a few more great models. You remember the Volkswagen guitar, the Garage Master? You got, like, I think you had John Mayer and you had a couple other guys, Slash and a couple other guys, advertising where they teamed up with actually the Volkswagen car company, right? Back in 2006, 2007, with a Volkswagen guitar, came with a new Jetta, Golf, Beetle, or maybe Passat as well, back in 2006, 2007. And on the back of the headstock, on the Volkswagen guitar, not this one, there's actually a plate on the back which had the actual VIN number that matched the car. This right here, this guitar right here, if you can find the Volkswagen guitar, get that one for a good price. But if you can't find that one, to me, in my opinion, this right here be an excellent second choice. But I mean, I don't know what kind of pickups these are. I don't know if they're Alnicos, I don't know if they're ceramic, but whatever they are, to me, they sound great. But we will, next time we come out with this guitar, we will hook into the crate and hook up not the hall reverb, because we got reverb already on the crate. We won't need another reverb. We'll patch back in the Vontage Overdrive by Joyo, along with the Sonic Cake Centaur clone. And guys, I think I did turn the amp off. Yep. Well, you haven't heard this thing acoustically. It doesn't sound bad at all. I think the wood resonates nicely, even in acoustic form, unplugged. Unplugged. There you go, unplugged. Now there, I do need to look in here because it does feel a little bit loose. I might need to bend that tab so it grips onto that cable plug a little better. But other than that, I think this thing is where I want it, for me personally. But guys, I want you guys to be a monster favor. Have a great day, have a great night wherever you are. This is Birdman316, and always remember, keep rocking, make the world a better place, my friends. Sayonara.